Aloore Radio, Twitter and Instagram at Aloore Radio. You can also subscribe on our YouTube page on Aloore Radio. Make sure you click on the notification bell so you know when we are live. This is Aloore Radio, the voice of Oyo State.
One venue, 10 days, 300 local governments, 500 companies, 30 MBAs, 50 foreign interests, 1 million on-site and online shoppers, and an experience to remember. It's the Aloore Southwest Local Government Agricultural and Mineral Resources Trade Fair 2022 with the theme Stimulating Local Content for Nigeria's Sustainable Trade and Industrial Development. From Friday 25th November till Sunday 4th December 2022, the largest convergence of businesses, public and private stakeholders, foreign and national investors will take place for networking, exploring, collaborating, investing, connecting, and more at the Recreation Club Exhibition Ground behind Deko Salami Stadium, Adamasingba, Ibadan, Oyo State. Our exhibition space is as follows: open space 7,000 naira per square meter with a minimum of 9 square meter. Open space premium 10,000 naira per square meter with a minimum of 27 square meter. Indoor space 15,000 naira per square meter with a minimum of 9 square meter. All payments should be made in favor of Mega Trade Fair, Zenith Bank 101446246. All the evidence of payment should be sent to fees@ajilewa.com, and your advert design should also be sent to advert@ajilewa.com. For more inquiries and details, contact us on the following numbers: 090-6000-6609, 080-3839-4357, or you can call 070-333-45060. Time 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily during the exhibition period. Come experience the biggest trade fair that showcases full potential business opportunities existing in Southwest Nigeria. Aloore Southwest Local Government Agricultural and Mineral Resources Trade Fair 2022. Be there.
nígbà tí ìlú Ìbàdàn bá gbàlejò.
àlejò kíni.
àlejò ìpàtẹ àràgbá yamuyamu. eléyìí tó jẹ́ ti iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, èrè oko àti àwọn nǹkan tó rọ̀ mọ́. nínú ọgbà recreation tó ń bẹ ní Sábó tó wà lẹ́yìn pápá Adámàsìgbà nílùú Ìbàdàn ni ó ti wáyé o. àwọn iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá àtàwọn olókoòwò kéékèèké ò ní gbẹ́yìn láti ìjọba àbílẹ̀ tó wà jákèjádò ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti yíká Nàìjíríà. ọjọ́ kẹẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kọkànlá sí ọjọ́ kẹrin oṣù kejìlá. ó láfi ṣe ìpàtẹ ọjà Aloore láti ṣàgbélárugẹ ọrọ̀ ajé. àwọn tó ṣagbátẹrù ẹ̀ ní BTG Africa, Odua Sima àti Dan Commission pẹ̀lú ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ Man, Hagan, Afan àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. ìdíje oríire láti jẹ̀bù ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ àtàwọn ẹ̀bùn mìíràn lóríṣiríṣi náà ń bẹ bàbí. fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ kàn sí àjàkeje Cocoa House nìbàdàn. ẹ tún lè pe 0906-000-9906. Aloore gbogbo àwọn gómìnà tí ń bẹ lẹ́kùn ìwọ̀ oòrùn orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà náà buwọ́lù.
Another beautiful afternoon on your favorite program, Pacesetter Heritage, on Aloore Radio, Oyo State Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Ibadan, Nigeria. You're welcome, and as usual, you know this program will bring you all that has to do about our culture, our tourism, and all our potentials about culture and tourism in Oyo State and beyond. That is going to be a good thing for us all. That is the tourists that are what they can enjoy in Oyo State and beyond Oyo State, that is Nigeria as a whole. I have a guest in the house as usual. You get to see him, you get to know what he's going to be discussing with us today on the program. And before we go on, I want to say a big thank you to our producer this afternoon, Deji Olawoyin. I'm your regular host, Titila Lawal, saying welcome on board and sit back, relax, and let's have an enjoyable time together on Pacesetter Heritage for this afternoon. ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yín, ètò wa, ètò ẹwà iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, níbi tí a ti máa ń yànnàná ohun tó ṣe iyebíye sí wa nípa iṣẹ́, àṣà àti ìrìn àjò afẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti pàápàá jùlọ nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Orí Aloore Radio náà ni a wà, èyí tó kalẹ̀ sí iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn àṣà àti ìrìn àjò afẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nílùú Ìbàdàn nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. ẹ máa bá wa bọ̀ nígbà tí a máa sọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan fún yín tí ẹ lè tún ṣàǹfààní nípa ètò ọrọ̀ ajé, àṣà wa, ìṣe àti ìrìn àjò afẹ́. Èmi nìkan wá kọ́ ni mo wà ń bí lónìí, ẹni tí yóò máa bá wa gbé sókè gbé sílẹ̀ náà ní Ṣẹ́gun Ọláwọ̀yìn. Orúkọ tèmi ní Títílayọ̀ Lawal. Ẹ jẹ́ a jọ jókòó ká gbádùn àlejò wa fún tọ̀sẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ kú kalẹ̀. Our culture is our heritage, and our heritage is our identity, and our identity is life. And tourism is a serious business, if you agree with me. Likewise, culture. You know, our day-to-day activities is tourism, moving from your house to another place. Coming to work is tourism. And the food we eat is as well tourism. The clothes we wear is tourism and culture. And that is why today we're going to be discussing about something special. It's about our agri-tourism and food tourism. You know, our agriculture has to do with the farm. We have our mineral resources, which is a cultural heritage. So we're going to be discussing about the second Southwest Local Government Agricultural and Mineral Resources Trade Fair coming up between Friday 25th to 4th December 2022. And to do justice to this, I have someone in the studio that's going to introduce himself to you, and the program is called Ajelawa. So you're welcome, sir, on the program.
Ajelawa. I am Olajide Olatunbosun, representing Ajelawa. What exactly is Ajelawa?
Yes.
In Yoruba, the meaning of Ajelawa is we are within the place where buying and selling taking place. Okay. So while either you are in the market or even as we are, the moment you are exchanging things for maybe money or otherwise, doing what we call Ajelawa in Yoruba
parlance. You don't
parlance.
have butter anymore.
Yes, we don't. Butter is different. Okay. Because when you say butter, you have an item. I have other item. Okay. Then I exchange without. There won't be token. Okay, no money. Funds. Yes, okay. So that is your own your own good versus my good. Okay. You have rice. I have ogede, banana or plantain. So we exchange. We just use a kind of value and then do the exchange without a token involved. You mean money? Okay. So there's no money in there. But today, that's, I want to believe, has gone to oblivion. If you want to talk in relative to what we can get out of that now, we may be talking, or maybe we say stock exchange and all that, but that's another thing entirely. So
let's discuss Ajelawa.
Now, Ajelawa, like I said, is a name adopted in Yoruba because we are talking of southwestern Nigeria, where we are Yoruba people. So if you want to do something in that type of a region, you must be conscious of your culture, your values, your tradition, and then that makes man. And we all are aware, if you're doing anything in Southwest and you've not mentioned it in Yoruba, probably you are an alien, maybe coming from another tribe who doesn't value what we're talking about. So Ajelawa has come as the name adopted to sell what we are trying to pass across. The real thing for this year, for the trade fair, the real name is Second Southwest Local Government Agricultural and Mineral Resources Trade Fair. It has to do with we are still talking about our values, our culture. You know, everything around us, within us, as we are seated here, what we are putting on is extract of farmland.
Yes.
You wear clothes, you wear cotton.
That's you wear from farm to
yes, and if it is not from the surface of the earth, if it is from the beneath, which we know as mineral resources, it is still our heritage, natural heritage. Yes. So what we're saying is, you talk anything outside our body, you talk about agric or mineral resources.
Yes.
This component before us, even the engine, are component of mineral resources.
Yes,
It's either they name it this or that or that.
Before the final
Or yes. So what we're trying to say about that is this trade fair is not limited to maybe our Aloore or Ogede or that. We are talking holistically. We are talking encompassing everything that has to do with human beings, apart from we human beings, our use, our whatever, apart from services again, is either from the surface of the earth, from agriculture, or from beneath. So that hence the name agricultural and mineral resources. And we talk about the Southwest that comprises of 6 states. Yes, across the Yoruba land.
Okay.
What is it all about?
Let's know the participating states.
Yes, this is what we're talking about. We are asking everybody, not only in agric or mineral resources per se.
Okay.
We have the finished good, and that is why the involvement of all these stakeholders, like you are seeing here, we see the AFAN, that is Association of Farmers Association of Nigeria. We have Argon, that's of local government. Yes. Nigeria, yes, we have Oduasima, okay. the regulating body of culture, of commerce in the whole of Southwest. Yes, they are the regulators on agric, on mineral resources, on everything. They are the regulators. And then we have the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. We have miners. Okay. So these are the stakeholders. These are the people, the group behind what we are trying to do. Okay. In other words, we factor all of us factored together to be able to send across and to be able to have better traffic in terms of what they are bringing to the fair, and also what the people will be gaining from the trade fair. And the participation now ranges across all these stratums that we have mentioned. You can be Yaloja, you can be driver, okay. You can, and that equally takes us to the world tourism of a thing. Yeah. Because in tourism, we have 3 pillars.
And destination.
Yes, we talk about the hospitality, we talk about transport, we talk about tourists, and we talk about the site.
That's the destination.
Yes. And these 4 combined together is already in what we're doing. Don't forget, we are talking about people coming all over, not only in the Southwest. We are involving people from Kano, even from outside Nigeria. We have embassies that, by God's grace, they will be represented there. Okay. So these are the things that we are trying to put together, and I don't want to go faster than my
all right, let's know about
sister here. So as we talk, we go ahead.
And objectives.
Yes.
You have talked about the people that came together,
yes,
to make this thing happen.
Exactly.
In Oyo State.
Exactly.
Why are you particular about Oyo State? And what are the aims and objectives?
God bless you, my sister. If you look at the title, we tagged it Second Southwest.
Yes.
This is not the first one. The first one took place in Oshogbo last year.
Okay, Osun State.
Yeah, Osun State, the capital of Osun.
So that means State. You are taking so
what it translates to is a rotational thing. Right. And what are we trying to bring out of that is to galvanize relationship. We don't want a kind of Omoyausa, because we are Yoruba, we are bound. I think I'm permitted to say what I've just said. We don't need to entertain segregations or entertaining bickering, little things that will be forming discord between us. We are trying to put together, and mind you, we are coming from a particular background, because like we said, we are situated presently at a 7th floor and 10th floor of Cocoa House, even if you want to come there to book a space. The place we are the Cocoa House is a unique factor. Yes, unique factor, unifying factor for us.
Yoruba-speaking states. And
when I was looking from the field, from the venue of the event, I was projecting far away the structure. There is no one that nears it in terms of even the quality as we talk. So this it took us to edifice that, yes, from our forefather, and it is still the unifying factor. So what we're trying to do is, one, majorly to create activities. Number one thing, creating activities across the demography of the youth, the working class, the elderly ones, and all that. The artisans, the drivers, the whoever. So this thing is bringing us together as, like I said, a unifying factor, bringing us together to be able to relate, to be able to share ideas, to be able to expand our horizon as to what we have, how we can have it the more, and how we can cross fertilize all the ideas within us. You remember, our youths are there.
Lay your cards down.
Exactly.
Dot the eyes. And
exactly. So these are the reasons for it. So much to talk about that if time permits us. But the essence of it is to create activities. Our youth are there. They are looking out to do something. If youth are gainfully employed, engaged in things that will project them to their destination, definitely we will be having the downward displacement of issues of brigandage, these characters that are not of that doesn't glorify even we are as a God bless you. So we are trying to create that activities. We are trying to see that majority are engaged. We are trying to bring out the special things in each and every one of them. Whoever among them has this or that will be projected, and then there will be support for it. You know, what you do often becomes part of you. Yes. So that is the foundation for it. And as I will equally say, we are looking for, if another state, 2 states are jostling for the next edition. And that is why even Oyo State is supposed not to trivialize this. We should go with it and go all out to be able to showcase it, to be able to tell that we are Pacesetter State. If you get to the field, people we are putting up, erecting all the everything is
the things that we
have.
State, yes.
Recently, I travel. I mentioned it in another fora. I traveled from here to Kishi. It was an experience. You see vast land, you see green everywhere. These green are not gotten everywhere.
Yes.
We are endowed with all these beautiful things around us.
You can make use of
you
them.
You can, yes. So, and that we equally do a kind of a redistribution of the society, in terms of population. If other places are open up, people would voluntarily move away from congestion, from all this and you have been feeling that Lagos people are moving away from there, and that's what we're trying to do. So our Jelawa is to open up our treasure. We want to move away from prospecting, or we talk of we are prospecting, or we have moribund. You have the things that are not working.
So we want things to be happening.
Yes, that's I said, activities. Let's let that beehive become workable and then functional. And this is the thing we are trying to do. Like I said, if you go to a recreation club right now, it's gathering momentum. We have been apportioning, we have been giving the stands, and people are there. Yes. So if you are not there, you may not be somewhere. And we are tilting towards the festive period.
Yes.
You don't need to be, to fear of maybe there will be rain or this. We have everything by God's grace. We have everything, and then you'll be happy that you are there. So
let's talk about the scope and content of the events.
Yes.
Like what can people see when they come?
So much to see. As we have started, we've talked about coming from the background of our intent and intentions. You want to get there and get nearly every activities, buying and selling of even clothing.
It's not limited to agricultural products.
No. I've made mention of certain things. If you talk of cloth, it is an extract of
wood,
some either wood, thread, and all that. So it is all encompassing. We have a raw, we have a finished good, raw materials, whatever, and even if some of them are not brought in large quantity, you have access to where they can be gotten.
Okay.
Like I've made mention of embassy that will be coming, they will be having access to. If you go to Atisbo, this is what we can get there. If you come to Southwest, Ibadan, Northwest, this is what we can get. If you go to Olorunshogo and every other local government, you will be yes,
the things that are
peculiar. God bless you. The peculiarity of a given environment, of a given local government, will be showcased, and it will give access to knowing where it is. And even if you want to record, we'll be able to make exactly
whatever you need.
Exactly. And thank God to some of the ministries here. We have contacted them. They made available some of the data that we needed. And not only at that, we have even factored in from Abuja, from the headquarters of the all these institutes.
Okay.
The research institutes around from Azuri. So Crane will be featuring. They are coming on Monday.
Okay.
We have other ones. We've written to them, and some of them have given us in indicators that they are there with us. What am I bringing out of this is that you see these people. You can have access to asking questions. You want to come into agriculture. This is about it.
Especially our youth.
Exactly. So
white collar job is finished.
It's not in vogue unless you just want to deceive or you become a temporary person. In no time you fizzle out. You may not be abreast of the situation. So we have some of these institutes. We have individuals. Even we have retirees. One of them came to me yesterday, and he brought some special things, agricultural produce, both in medicine, in food, that I've never seen in fats that shows much of efficacy, even more than the conventional one we are talking about. And they are all there. They will be coming. They are in groups. So yes, why our youth will not be having time to visiting the place to come and learn
so that they can be on their own.
Exactly. So the essence of this Aloore trade fair is all of these that I've just mentioned. And not even that, we veer again to tourism. We are talking about the people that will be coming from various states, local government will not be going back immediately.
Yes,
they will be housed. They will launch. They will launch in our hospitalities, and then there will be a change of hands, not ordinary hands this time around. We're talking about money, and then their economy will be boosted, and then the ripple effect is what we call the Aloore. So these are some out of what we are trying to achieve, and it's going on fine.
Okay, let's have a little break before we go on. Let's listen to your promo, then listen to music as well before we go on the program.
Agricultural and Mineral Resources Trade Fair don't come again, though.
Yes, so and this one go shell for Ibadan at the recreation ground where they for Jemba 1 road behind Sabo.
All the Southwest local government go showcase their products and mineral resources endowment for this trade fair.
Blue chip companies, agricultural and mineral institutions them go participate.
BTG Africa, Oduasima, and Don Commission, not them be the organizers.
And the stakeholders them be MAN, Algon, AFAN, and Miners Association of Nigeria.
Side attractions go day, raffle tickets, beauty pageant, and many more.
Date na 25th November to 4th December 2022.
For advert and sponsorship, call 0906 000 9906 or visit 7th floor, Cocoa House where they Dugbe for Ibadan.
Aloore Trade Fair 2022, endorsed by the Southwest Governors.
Ajelawa o. Ajelawa ìlú Ìbàdàn ó gbàlejò. Ajelawa ìpàtẹ àràgbá yàmúyàmú. Ajelawa o. Lórí iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ o. Ajelawa o. Àtòun gbogbo tó rọ̀ mọ́. Àti gbogbo àlùmọ́ọ́nì ìbílẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Nínú ọgbà recreation ni ó ti wáyé. Lẹ́yìn Adámọ̀sìngbà nílùú Ìbàdàn o. Lọ́jọ́ kẹẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kọkànlá. Títí dọjọ́ kẹrin oṣù kejìlá o. Ìdíje oríire ń bẹ níbẹ̀ o. Ajé la wà o. Ajé la wà o. Ajé la wà o.
Bí ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ bá ti dùn ó kóńgà tẹ̀lé àtẹ̀lé ìjó máa tẹ̀lé antrax dákun kó gilé lò fún mi jàre àtẹ̀kọ́dé challenge àtàgùrù maraj àwọlé pẹ̀lú Bugatti Ankara lórí Versace ìdí ń bẹ ní Ìbàdàn o òkè ń bẹ ní Ìbàdàn o ìdí àrẹ̀rẹ̀ ìdí àrẹ̀rẹ̀ òkè Zango òkè mọ̀ọ́kó ẹ má jẹ́ kó di ìjà olóńṣó yapa ni kò di ìjà o pẹ̀lú ṣòkòtò péńpé àwọn ọmọ mi ní mọ̀lẹ́tì ẹ má ṣòkò fẹ́ yẹ Twitter alọ́mọ mẹ́ta fẹ́ yà spíkà fúnra bàtà fẹ́ yà bọ́mbà fẹsẹ̀ lẹ́wọ̀n tó rúdì dáhùn. Ìbàdàn ni mo wà o Ìbàdàn ni mo rè o.
You still run to Pacesetter Heritage on Aloore Radio, Oyo State Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism. And I have Mr. Olajide Olatubosu in the house.
Thank you.
He's discussing about the second Southwest Local Government Agricultural and Mineral Resources Trade Fair 2022.
Right.
That is coming up between 25th to 4th December 2002.
2022.
Yes, 2022. And the theme for this year agricultural show is stimulating local content for Nigeria's sustainable trade and industrial development.
Exactly.
It's coming up at the Recreation Club Exhibition Ground behind Lake Salami Stadium at Damasingba, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. And you are all invited to this epoch-making event. You get to see a lot of agricultural products, the finished products, the unfinished products, the way they make some things, and you get to see some fabricators, the engines that you can use for some of the things that you want to do, and other things. You can buy things, you can get your products and services as well, because like he said we're going to have embassies there and some other people from other states and from outside the country. Now I want to ask you, sir, you have talked briefly about the gains for our youth and even for retirees and every other person. What is going to be the prospect of this program? Is it going to be continuous? Is it going to have multiple effects on Oyo State and Nigeria as a whole?
Thank you so much. I think I've mentioned some of those things before we went on break. Like I said, our focus is to support our society. And how do we support our society is one, supporting our government, because they have role over us and we equally have role in return, complementing efforts. So we don't need to say that everything has to do with from me by them. So as a result, I told you we are creating activities, and it's not limited to this year alone. I've mentioned that we are making it a rotational thing. We have even, like I said, it's been booked even ahead of another year, and we are looking out to see that this effort is not a one-off by the capacity we are able to put in place and the drive that we are able to establish with, to make it a concretized thing, because by doing that, then there will be what we call the focus of establishing what our aims and objectives are based upon. So we have made available, we have done the text run, like I told you last year, and we know the capacity in which we are at that point in time. We have done or Shogbo last year. Even this year, early this year, we have done even the test run here. I don't know whether you were there at a Prebe Hotel. We did the test run, we did the unveiling. And then we saw we recorded the success to be able to, dovetail into the proper. And we have been on the process all along. What we just need, I just want to deviate a little. What we just need at this point is the support of those local governments we've got some of these individuals and corporate body already. They are building their stands. Yes, there. If you go there now, you see them. We have made available even the indoor, the outdoor of a thing. You get there, you see it, and then we like I told you, we are bringing some brands, and those brands will be able to facilitate the status of what we are trying to do, and that will go a long way. The whole state or your state will be happy for it. I've just told you what the youth can get from it. It will be of advantage to the state. It will be of help to the government. It will be of help to even the individuals that will be partaking of it. And don't forget, trade fair is all about networking. Yes, it's all about it's all about creativity. It's all about tourism. It's all about seeing new ideas. It's all about measuring yourself at what point you are. If you are a manufacturer or even you are a farmer, you want to see other farmer the way he does his things. It's all about knowing and knowing more. And this is why I said exactly. That's why I said it's all about activities. When all these activities are put together, you want to juxtapose what is this one doing and how does it affect this, and then from there we have the chain. And even on agricultural thing, we have the chain and the value chain, like which is there. We are looking at to individual and even the corporate that we feeling. Being an agriculturist or even a farmer does not mean that you have to go to farm and farm. You can key into the value chain. Yeah. You can be a packager of things. You can be a designer of ideas. So by the time we do all this, we achieve the set objective of stimulating our local content. When we have the uptakers, definitely you know what it translates to. Our honorable commissioner was talking the other time. Dr. Wasiu Olatubos was sharing his experience at a point in time when he was into buying produce. Unknowing to him that he has to undergo certain values or tutelage to be able to catch up. And by the time he was exposed to it, that gave him the wherewithal, the backup, and they had to go the next time. It won't be a thing that you just jump into and then you go back. So from there, the ripple effect will be coming out, and then will be enormous, and then there will be enlargement of course as regards what come together.
So thank you for your time. Now, gbogbo ohun tí a ti ń sọ látàárọ̀ ní èdè òyìnbó náà ni a sọ lédè àbínibí. Ẹ mọ̀ pé lórí ètò yìí oníbejì la máa ń ṣe. A fẹ́ kí àwọn tí wọn gbọ́ Yorùbá kan gbọ́. Bákan náà a fẹ́ kí àwọn tó tún jẹ́ pé wọn ò tún gbọ́ èdè òyìnbó káwọn náà jẹ àǹfààní ohun tá à ń ṣe lórí ètò yìí. Òun la ṣe pé ní ẹwà iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, níbi tí a ti máa ń yànnàná gbogbo ohun tó ṣe iyebíye sí wa nípa àṣà, iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ni àti ìrìn àjò afẹ́. Lónìí ohun tí a ti ń sọ pẹ̀lú àlejò mi tó wà bí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ọlájídé Ọlátúbọ̀sún, òun náà ni ajéláwà. Kí ni àwọn ajéláwà kí náà tò pọ̀ fún wa láti ṣe lọ́dún yìí? Wọ́n láwọn fẹ́ ṣe ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Wọ́n pe gbogbo àwọn local government jọ tó jẹ́ àwọn tó wà ní ilẹ̀ káàró òjìrì tá ti ń sọ Yorùbá lẹ́nu. Wọ́n pe gbogbo wọn pọ̀ pé ká wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀. Bákan náà ni àwọn tó jẹ́ ohun àlùmọ́ọ́nì wa ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tọ́lọ́ ń fi jíǹkì wa. Ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn kinní ó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú àṣà àti ṣe, ó sì ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú ìrìn àjò afẹ́, nítorí bá a ṣe ń lọ bá a ṣe ń bọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ ìrìn àjò afẹ́ òun náà ni à ń ṣe. Bákan náà àwọn oúnjẹ tá à ń jẹ, àwọn aṣọ tá à ń wọ̀, gbogbo bí a ṣe ń lọ bá a ṣe ń bọ̀ náà, àṣà wa àti ìrìn àjò afẹ́ a lè fa kọ́kọ́ yọ láàrin ara wọn, gbogbo ẹjọ́ ń rìn papọ̀ náà. Ní báyìí màá sọ kí ọ̀gbẹ́ni wa kàn sọ kí ni èrèdí tẹ́ fi gbé ètò ìkàlẹ̀ fún wa.
Ṣe olóòtú fún àkókò wa tí mo bá ní àkókò tó pọ̀, a ti sọ ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì pé kí n tí ajéláwà dálé lórí. Ajéláwà yìí ni orúkọ àgbékalẹ̀ tá a fi sọ orí ìpàtẹ tá à ń ṣe yìí lédè Yorùbá èyí ló fi yé wa pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀ kí ni àpè lájíláwa àti ṣàyànnà rẹ̀ léèbó pé ibi tá a ti ń ṣe káràkátà tá a ti ń fi ọwọ́ yí ọwọ́ láti gbé ohun tó dáa jáde òun la pè ní ajé láwà eléyìí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àgbékalẹ̀ lórí ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ tó wà ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire nírú ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nísìnyí tá a ti ní local government mẹ́tàléníọgbọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó fi jẹ́ mẹ́rìndínláàádọ́rin that's 66 so àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí la tò papọ̀ tá a sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí ni òǹkálukú wọn ní tí wọ́n lè ṣe àfihàn rẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ sí ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Olúyọ̀lé wọ́n ní ohun tí wọ́n tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n mọ́ nínú ilẹ̀ ni lónú iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní báwo la ṣe lè ṣe àfihàn àwọn kinní wọ̀nyí òun ló gbé ohun tí a pè ní ajé láwà wá tí ó fi jẹ́ pé tí ara lé bá fẹ́ nǹkan kankan láti ibì kan a lè sọ pé ibi báyìí ló ti lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó fẹ́ máa fi sọwọ́ sókè òkun ni o ibi báyìí ló ti lè rí ó fẹ́ máa ta lábẹ́lé ni o ibi báyìí tá bá sọ̀rọ̀ iṣu a ti mọ̀ pé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ a lọ sí Kìṣí a lọ sí Gbòho gbogbo àwọn òkè ògùn wọ̀nyẹn iṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo àwọn ibi tí a ti sọ̀rọ̀ ṣù tá bá sọ̀rọ̀ àgbàdo náà ibi tá a ti lè rí tá bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gẹ́ a wá sí Ìbàdàn a wá sí Ìbàràpá gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí ó ṣàjòjì sí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹlòmíì àwọn tó fẹ́ dá lé iṣẹ́ lẹ̀mí gan ṣe mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí olóyìnbó ṣe máa wá ní localization of industry or location of industry báwo la ṣe lè locate báwo la ṣe lè ṣàgbékalẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ tí ó fi súnmọ́ bí tá a ti lè máa rí èrè oko tá a fẹ́ máa fi ṣiṣẹ́ nípa ẹ̀ àti pé báwo la ṣe yí ipò tí ó fi di ohun tí a lè máa tà tówó fi wọlé tíjọba náà ó lè sọ pé owó orí yín dà owó orí yín nì tí ó máa ṣe nírọ̀rùn òun la fi sọ pé ohun àfọwọ́yí ọwọ́ àgbékalẹ̀ ọgbọ́n inú àti ọgbọ́n tìta èyí tí ó lè mú kí ohun tá à ń ṣe kó ní bí àṣà ẹnìkan kó mú yes kó lórí kó níbi tó dáa dé sí òun ni àgbékalẹ̀ ń tà ń ṣe yìí kó dán mọ́rán àwọn tá a wá kóra wa jọ náà tá a kóra wa papọ̀ náà láti sọ yìí àwa mẹ́ta la ṣe agbátẹrù ohun tá à ń sọ ìpàtẹ ajé la wà yìí àwa náà ni BTG Africa Better Together Africa ní ìtumọ̀ BTG Africa èkejì ní Dawn Commission àwọn Development Agenda for Western Nigeria kẹ́ ẹ lè mọ̀ pé àgbékalẹ̀ tó bára wọn mu ní àgbékalẹ̀ yẹn then àwọn kẹta ní Oduasima àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe agbátẹrù báwo ni kátàkárà báwo la ṣe ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni báwo la ṣe ń ṣe òfin wo ló rọ̀ mọ́ ìgbésẹ̀ wo lẹ lè gbé àwa mẹ́ta tá a jẹ́ àrùn mẹ́ta tí ò gbọ́dọ̀ dọbẹ̀ nù díẹ̀ nìyẹn lẹ́yìn yẹn la wá kó àwọn tí wọ́n tún jẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe pàtàkì nípasẹ̀ ọrọ̀ ajé àmú manufacturer association àwọn tí wọ́n ń pèsè ohun oríṣiríṣi àjọ wọn lápapọ̀ àjọ wà ń bẹ̀ àmú àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe nǹkan àlùmọ́ọ́nì ilẹ̀ tá a pè ní miners àwọn náà wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ àgbẹ̀ káàkiri ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ àwa tún wá pè àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n máa ń ṣèwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ nípa iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ àti ohun àlùmọ́ọ́nì ilẹ̀ ṣe rí i pé ó pé gbogbo àpéjọpọ̀ yìí la wá kó pọ̀ a wá fi mọ níbẹ̀ nìkan a tún wá sí iléeṣẹ́ àwọn iléeṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ní sekitariati bẹ́ẹ̀ ni asúnmọ́ àwọn náà kí wa lẹ́yìn pé àwọn nǹkan báyìí ló wà àwọn nǹkan báyìí lè lè ṣe àwọn nǹkan báyìí lè a lọ sí ẹ bá jẹ ìyẹn gan-an ni kókó torí pé tí gbogbo yẹn bá kí wa lẹ́yìn tí ohun wa ò bá jáde gbogbo ohun tá à ń ṣe yìí béèyàn bá wà ní Japan ó ní opportunity láti rí tó bá wà lamẹ́ríkà ó ní opportunity láti rí a ti mọ̀ pé egun ṣoṣo ti parí ike òun ni ìtẹ̀yìn ṣe fún wa yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ yìí adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ honourable commissioner wa Dr. Wasiu Ọlátúbọ̀sún adúpẹ́ gidigidi lọ́wọ́ wọn gbogbo tá a wá tó papọ̀ yìí la fi sọ pé káwọn èèyàn wá ń bọ̀ láti fẹ́ ṣe recreation exhibition ground ní ilẹ̀ tó tẹ́jú tó wà ní recreation ní Jembe 1 road nínú ọgbà yẹn ibẹ̀ ó jẹ́bi tó fọkànbalẹ̀ kò sí páyé kò sí pákáleke yàtọ̀ fún yẹn ilẹ̀ bẹ̀ tẹ́jú gbogbo ohun tí ó yẹ pátápátá láti gbé kalẹ̀ síbẹ̀ pé káwọn èèyàn wá jẹ àǹfààní rẹ̀ kí òǹkálukú wa wá síbẹ̀ ọjọ́ 25 tí í ṣe ọ̀la ni ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ a wá ṣe àkójáde rẹ̀ bí ọmọ tuntun ní ọjọ́ Monday tó jẹ́ 28 tí àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ bàbá wa àwọn èèyàn ọkàn wa pòǹgbẹ adẹ̀mọ̀ pé yóò ṣe pé gọ́fúnà náà máa wà ń bẹ̀ torí ṣé ìyá máa sòsà lódò kí làbẹ̀làbẹ̀ ọmọ mọ̀ àwọn gómìnà wa igbákejì gómìnà wa àwọn ni wọ́n tẹ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ ńgbà tá à ń ṣe gbogbo tá a ṣe àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni irú àwọn kọmíṣánná wa yìí náà àwọn náà ò ní gbẹ̀yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ then bá a ṣe sọ àwọn aṣojú iléeṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ òkèèrè tí wọn bá tó mélòó kan àṣemọye àwọn kan tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń bọ̀ tó yẹ pé wọ́n ń bọ̀ wá gbé lárugẹ so ohun tí n tá à ń ṣe tó dá lé lórí nìyẹn tó o bá sí ń bẹ̀ ẹ tí ì sí ń bì kan o ẹ yà wà níbi tí a sọ yìí.
ká tó wá máa lọ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbà wá mọ̀ràn pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa pé etí wọ́n fi ń fẹsẹ̀ gbálẹ̀ káàkiri tí púpọ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣe yáúyáú káàkiri kí ni nǹkan tó lè rí tá a jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè mú ṣe nínú.
síwájú náà ọlọ́run ọba láàánú gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa kọ́lọ́run jẹ́ wọ́n rìn ìrìn kan yáre kí wọ́n má sí ẹsẹ̀ gbé láti inú ilé wa ní nǹkan tí wọ́n wọ́ wá ń gbà mí ṣùgbọ́n tó bá tún wá wọ́ náà àwọn bàbá wa sọ pé tó bá kù díẹ̀ káàtó ọgbọ́n tá a máa dá sí ọgbọ́n tá a wá dá sí yẹn náà ni ara ń táwa ṣàgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀ a ti sọ pé kì í ṣe gbogbo ọmọ ló nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí pé mo fẹ́ dáko ṣùgbọ́n bó fẹ́ dáko tó bá fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ohun tí yóò bá mọ̀yàn lọ́wọ́ èyàn ò rìn ìrìn rẹ̀ ní ọ̀nà bá a ṣe rìn ni o kì í ṣe ìrìn kíákíá ẹni tó bá rìnrìn kíákíá nǹkan míì kíákíá náà lè dé bá ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí ohun burúkú ó dé bá wa káwọn náà wo ọgbọ́n inú wọn kò sí ẹ̀dá alààyè kan tẹ́ni ọlọ́run dá tí ò sí nǹkan kankan tá a fi jíǹkì rẹ̀ kí wọ́n wá kí wọ́n wo pé nǹkan báyìí la mo lè ṣe mo fẹ́ ṣe pákéjì ní tẹ́ ẹ bá wá iléeṣẹ́ tó ṣe gàárì báwo la ṣe lè páàkì ẹ̀ ń bo la lè tà á sí ọgbọ́n wo la lè dá àwọn export promotion wà wọ́n là ọ́ lọ́yẹ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí ló lè ṣe tó wá jàǹfààní fáwọn jù ni pé ó mọ̀ pé ó ṣì wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀dọ́ ó tètè mú ojú tó ìrìn àjò ayé ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wa pé báyìí ni mo ṣe lè rìn iye ọdún báyìí nígbà tó bá fi dìgbà báyìí nǹkan báyìí ni màá ti ṣe tí màá ti fi ní tí mo lè fi ẹ̀yìn tì lé lórí bó ṣe yẹ káwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa máa ronú nìyẹn ọlọ́run túbọ̀ bá wa kó sí wọn nínú wọn ó lè máa rìnrìn náà tí yóò fi já sí ibi tó dáa ọlọ́run bá wa wà pẹ̀lú wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí iléeṣẹ́ yìí o mo kí iléeṣẹ́ àṣà àti ìrìn àjò afẹ́ ìròyìn àṣà ìrìn àjò afẹ́ ẹ ṣe gidigidi gan torí pé yínníyínní kí ẹni ó lè ṣe míì a máa rí yín bá mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín mo kí àǹtí mi.
dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ kọmíṣánná wa ps wa.
kọmíṣánná wa èèyàn pàtàkì wa ni wọ́n tí wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣùgbà wa nígbà táwa yọjú sí wọn wọn ò pé ẹ pẹ́ dé wọ́n gbà wá tọwọ́ tẹsẹ̀ àti ẹ̀ ti rí i pé wọ́n tún ń ṣe lórí atẹ́gùn náà kó tó di pé wọ́n pè wá báyìí wọ́n dẹ̀ tún gbà wá nímọ̀ràn àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ọ̀mọ̀wé Wàsíù Ọlátúbọ̀sún àjíǹde ara yín yóò mọ̀ jẹ́ permanent secretary àkí àwọn náà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí bàbá wa aládé mo kí ìyá wa gbọ́lá mo kí alájà mi ò wá dá ọ̀gá wa tí ń tẹ̀ tí ń gbé sókè sísàlẹ̀ mi ò dáhùn náà mo dá yín kí ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín gidigidi
àdúpẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin náà wá sórí ètò wa
ẹ ṣe gan ni
a sì rọ àwọn èèyàn wá nílé pé kán lọ sí recreation club exhibition ground tó wà lẹ́yìn ilé kan Salami stadium Adamasingba Ìbàdàn láti ọ̀la sí on the 4 December.
kíní kan kó lọ́kàn mi ṣùgbọ́n ní ìṣẹ́jú àkàn. ẹgbẹ̀rún kan náírà o lè fi jẹ ẹ̀bùn mọ́tò ọkọ̀ yìí ti wà nílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹgbẹ̀rún kan náírà o lè di ẹni tó ní Safira bus ó ti wà nílẹ̀ ó wà káàkiri àwọn iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn kan ti gbà tí wọ́n ń ta àwa náà lè rà ní floor 7 ní Cocoa House a lè rà ní floor 10 a lè rà ní exhibition ground látọ̀la lọ lágbára Ọlọ́run á gbé ọkọ̀ yẹn wá sí orí pápá ń bẹ̀ fún ẹnìkan tí ó fi ṣèfàjẹ́.
òun náà lẹ́yìn gbogbo yín lẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn ẹ pàdé wa lọ́jọ́ mẹ́jọ nígbà tí a tún máa mú àlejò pàtàkì wá fún yín lórí ètò wa ètò yín ètò ẹwà iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Dèjì Ọláwọyìn àtàwọn tí a jọ ṣètò lónìí orúkọ tèmi ní Títílayọ̀ Lawal ẹ jẹ́ a jọ fèrè pàdé lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀.
One venue, 10 days, 300 local governments, 500 companies, 30 MBAs, 50 foreign interests, 1 million on-site and online shoppers, and an experience to remember. It's the Ajelawa Southwest Local Government Agricultural and Mineral Resources Trade Fair 2022 with the theme Stimulating Local Content for Nigeria's Sustainable Trade and Industrial Development. From Friday 25th November till Sunday 4th December 2022, the largest convergence of businesses, public and private stakeholders, foreign and national investors will take place for networking, exploring, collaborating, investing, connecting, and more at the Recreation Club Exhibition Ground behind Deko Salami Stadium at Amasimba, Ibadan, Oyo State. Our exhibition spaces are as follows: open space 7,000 naira per square meter with a minimum of 9 square meter. Open space premium 10,000 naira per square meter with a minimum of 27 square meter. Indoor space 15,000 naira per square meter with a minimum of 9 square meter. All payments should be made in favor of Mega Trade Fair, Zenith Bank 10144-62406. All the evidence of payment should be sent to fees@ajilewa.com, and your advert design should also be sent to advert@ajilewa.com. For more inquiries and details, contact us on the following numbers: 090-6000-6609,
08038394357,
or you can call 070-333-45060. Time 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily during the exhibition period. Come experience the biggest street fair that showcases full potential business opportunities existing in Southwest Nigeria. Ajelawa Southwest Local Government Agricultural and Mineral Resources Trade Fair 2022. Be there.
stand as a people with one song, with one voice. We're a nation undivided and poised. We will take us down and build our land in faith to defend what is ours. Here we are as a people with one heart for one cause. We're the time.